Hi Sagittarius, this is Kay. You're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out what Archangel Michael wants to talk to you about today, Sagittarius. Hope you're doing well, and it's lovely to be here with you today. Thanks for watching, coming to watch the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. All right. So Scythe. New beginning for you. Scythe, cutting something away, cutting the past away basically. What's already coming and ready to be gone, you're cutting that away and having a new beginning. In what though? Okay, let's find out. All right, let's see how I'm going to do this, because this is just a different spread kind of thing that I'm doing. Let's find out, Archangel Michael, Major Arcana that wants to speak to this reading. We have the Star. So there's a wish fulfilled, some kind of wish that is already fulfilled for you, that is on your path. It's right there in front of you. Yeah, let's get some clarification. New beginning. Oh, we got the Nine of Wands, okay? So, the Nine of Wands is something that, you know, it's usually referred to as the wounded warrior energy of someone having been through some really difficult times, hard times. You know, any of your desires, your passionate pursuits or whatever, just kind of, they kind of went wrong. You might have started off good and stayed good for a while, but they ended wrong. Like, they ended right, but, you know, they didn't end on good terms for you. But you still have the wherewithal and the desire to go after what it is that you truly do wish. And this could have been, all these could have been your wish. You know, a wish that you, let's say like a romantic relationship. I wish to have a romantic relationship with somebody that would be long lasting, good for you, and just perfect. You know, perfect in all its possible ways, right? And so it's still a wish for you, even though people have let you down. Others have let you down, or you ended it because it just something wasn't right for you. Okay, let's get a rune. The A-Wise rune, number 19, that's 10, which is a new beginning. So we've got 10 under 10 here. 10 here, 10 here. New beginnings. So you're definitely having a new beginning. Let's find out what the A-Wise rune is. It's a yew tree, the world tree. Looks like a horse to me. Let's see. Let me see, maybe there's something else. Oh yeah, okay, it is horse. There's a I-Wise, like with E-I, and I wondered if that was just a typo on the card or in the book. Number 13, as you can see right there, but there is an actual, just A-Wise rune without an I in there. Number 19, active movement, horse, right? Active movement, traveling, falling in love, quick problem solving, productivity. That's the upright version of it. If it were in reverse, it would be temporary stop, misunderstanding, disharmony, divergence of interests. So we got active movement, traveling, falling in love, and quick problem solving, productivity. So falling in love, I would say active movement in that, because you got a wish that you're approaching here, you're moving towards active movement. Okay, let's just read the Scythe card here. I just like to read them just in case there's something that I've missed that would be helpful. It's an unexpected news card. Personal meanings, the arrival of unexpected news, events that will take you by surprise. I never thought this was an unexpected news card. It's more like harvesting, cutting away that which no longer serves you. Now this is the Knight of Pentacles energy, the Jack of Diamonds. So it's a slow moving, slow burn. Let's see, meanings in love, quarrels, conflicts, misunderstandings in relationships. Meanings in the field of finance, quick receipt of money and equally quick spending. So in and then out right away. Well, I would say the arrival of unexpected news, events that will take you by surprise. I would say more this is about the love where there was quarrels and conflicts, because we have the Nine of Wands here. Quarrels and conflicts and misunderstandings in relationships, and that's possibly why you've become a wounded warrior energy, but you have a wish to step out of that wounded warrior energy and succeed in harmony in love, Sagittarius. Let's get some tarot. So quick movement. Three of Cups. Was it a third party, your last relationship, or some kind of celebration of moving forward? Six of Cups, past, the past here, the past. With Queen of Pentacles, this would be you. The Two of Swords, Ten of Swords, the Hermit. It's my cat sneezing, clearing his sinuses. Five of Swords. Now, I gotta move these up. Four of Swords. Boy, a lot of swords. Swords, 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 and swords. The World. Nine of Swords. Oh my goodness. The Hangman. Boy, it's been challenging. Ace of Pentacles. It's your future. The High Priestess. Three of Wands and the Chariot. Yeah. Wow. It's been challenging, to say the least. Let's get this one moved up so that we can push this one up better to be in line. Okay. So Three of Cups, Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Ten of Swords. Yeah, you were committed to somebody. It could have been somebody that you kind of knew of when you were growing up, or it just means you were involved with them for a long time. With the Six of Cups, your latest relationship. So I think that this was a third party that has been a third party situation that was some time ago that you have been hanging on to, and it still has the energy of betrayal in your energy, right? Even though you have, that was like a dark night of the soul time for you. So this was a significant relationship that went wrong. You know that nothing ever goes wrong, but you know what I'm saying. It just, it was spoiled by someone, not likely you. Since then, the divine is saying You have been trying to avoid sabotaging your life, your future, hanging on, right, to this energy. You were committed to this person. Irregardless if they were committed to you, you were committed to them. And you may believe that they were committed to you too. But you have been, since having, you know, it was dark night of the soul, so what you did is that you did whatever you needed to do in order for you to be able to move forward, and so that you were not going to be sabotaging your efforts to live your life the way you should, you know, be happy, and employing the practice of respite, right, by through meditation, through prayer, through whatever means that helped you get centered and to heal your thoughts and your heart from this, putting an end to that chapter that once was quite significant for you. Although there are still times, like there are still times where you may think about it again, and it might be on your mind. You might have dreams about it, like when you go to bed. You might wake up with it, the dreams, or wake up with that person, the whole situation. When you wake up at night, feeling that maybe you're just like you're failing yourself. You're failing yourself, because I see with the swords hanging down towards your bed, towards you, that you might be failing yourself whenever you start thinking about it again, that you're failing yourself. You know, what I'm saying is that you're failing yourself and making sacrifices for your own future. Sacrificing your future of happiness and moving forward to continue moving on in life, and, you know, meeting another person, another relationship with a person who deserves you, you know, that you don't want to be sabotaging that moving forward. You don't want to be sabotaging your life. You don't want to be sabotaging, like the Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning of prosperity and abundance, which is all good things. You know, that includes love, the abundance of love in your life, a loving relationship, loving relationships, like even, you know, not just with the person, like the gender you're interested in, you know, but with other relationships close to you. You might have kids, you know, you might have kids and friends, close friends, and if you're just kind of in a mood of feeling betrayed, you could be in a mood that is not conducive to people wanting to be around you, could be, or you're just basically sabotaging your efforts of moving on from it, and being more open and vulnerable with the people around you. Which means if you can't be more open and vulnerable with people around you, then you're likely not going to be open and vulnerable to a new person who would like to, you know, date you, whatever. But I think that you are trying to do that. I think you've hit rock bottom. You've had dark night of the soul. All you could do was look up and seek some solace in the unseen, because where else would you get it, right? Where else would you get the solace if this person was not going to continue being in your life? And it was, even if they did continue being in your life, it wasn't going to be a happy situation, confident and satiating situation, fulfilling situation. It was just trouble. It was troublesome. So you sat on the fence for quite some time about this, about letting go, making the decision to rip the blindfold off and strike out towards your truth, leaving no stones unturned, you know? Getting past the energy of, you know, that was the decision, to get past the energy of being betrayed. and left for dead, basically. Struck down. And so you sat in energy. While you weren't making the decision to move on, you sat in this material energy and this hermit energy of being like at your lowest point, where all you saw most often was just a glimmer of light, a glimmer of hope. And you were, the divine saying you were sabotaging your efforts moving forward at that time because you weren't making the decision to leave it behind. Yeah. And so you began the practice of letting it go. You made the decision. You finally made the decision here to let go. Start letting it go for whatever, for why it's only known to you, unbeknownst to the rest of us, why you suddenly decided that it was time to find some healing, some balance, some happiness in life by putting all that chapter to bed. Putting it away so that you can start a brand new chapter in your life, where though at times, like I said, you're going to be revisiting the things, this whole energy here, you're going to be revisiting, thinking about how that person betrayed you and how you're so hurt and how could they have done something like that to you, that sort of thing. And it's just basically, it's kept you like during those moments when you think about it and it all comes back in again, it keeps you stuck in an energy of sacrifice, that you're sacrificing your best efforts moving forward just for however long, because it's equal time, you know, however much time you give it is how much time you're going to keep yourself from moving forward, because you get what you give. So if you're putting on the brakes, then the brakes of things progressing in your life, the brakes are on there too. Okay, so the new chapter in your life kind of has this kind of energy of stop and then go, or go and then stop, go, stop, go, stop, until you finally say, I'm moving on. You know, Case of Pentacles is relocation, true, but it's also movement, right? Because if you're relocating, you're moving, right? So moving on towards walking that path that the divine has on offer to you, because the ace is always divine's offer of a brand new beginning in whatever, whether it's wands, cups, swords, or pentacles. And the divine's got this offer. With your free will, you make the decision whether or not you're going to walk that red carpet, that new beginning. You've ended the chapter. Now it's a matter of you committing as best as you can to learning to see what was always threatening you here from a different perspective. Looking at it from a perspective of, it only makes sense that I'm going to think of it from time to time, but I don't have to let it dictate my life. I don't have to let it control me and my movement, my progress forward. You're tapping into your intuition because you are trying to get a sense of where you're going now. Where are you going with the Three of Wands? Tapping into your intuition. You have learned how to, with this whole debacle here, it's actually taught you to become someone who is committed to your connection with the divine, with your inner self, because like I said, you are seeking guidance here, trying to find the light, any shred of light, because where else would you find it? Where else could you find hope and optimism if not through the one that's within you? Because other people, they can't do it for you. You've got to do it yourself, and you figured that out. And so you are really in tune with your intuition, that you're getting the sense of where you're meant to be, and then you're going for it. Chariot. And the Chariot's always the energy of balance. So you've got your yin and your yang, your masculine and your feminine energy balanced with each other. So you're not just a doer, and you're not just a receiver. You are both a giver and a receiver, right? You are giver and receiver. So maybe this was not balanced. Maybe you were more of a giver in this relationship than you actually received. You may have been breadcrumbed by this person. And of course, with it being not in balance, it had to fall off the edge of the planet, you know. It really just had to tower down, had to come down with it not being in balance. But you were so deeply entrenched in this relationship, making it what it, you know, to you, making it very, very real, and it's something that you could rely on, that you could commit to because you love this person, this, that, and the other thing. But this person, I don't think, was thinking or feeling the same way you were, from what I'm getting. So you're cutting away here that which no longer serves you, this past of whatever was, you know, the third party situation, or he was just having too much fun and you weren't, kind of thing. I don't know. But it's a new beginning for you, because in front of the blade, this is, on this side of where the blade is what's getting cut away. That's that. Because it's grown, it's ready to be harvested. On this side of the blade, when you swing it, right? You just swing it, it comes back. It doesn't cut anything. But when you swing it this way, it cuts. So when you're swinging it this way, where it's not cutting anything, that's your new beginning. Yep, that's your new beginning, and it's all giddy up and go, right? With the I-wise rune or A-wise rune, again, it is active movement, traveling, which again, this like movement forward here, as is the Chariot energy. Falling in love, quick problem solving, and productivity. So if you're not falling in love with someone right away here, you are definitely getting busy doing something that is important to you. That's a wish for you, wish being granted for you. So you are actually aligning yourself with that whole parallel world that I often speak of, that is your vortex, as Abraham speaks of through Esther Hicks, you know, she channels this spiritual group called Abraham. They call themselves Abraham, and they talk about the vortex. And the vortex is everything that you could ever desire, that you've been shooting from your heart. Just imagine it, a rocket being shot from your heart into the vortex of the ethers, right? Every desire that you could imagine, that you've thought of and felt that you would like to experience in your life, it's gone into the vortex. So it's all right there. It's all right there, ready to coalesce into form when you align your energy, your life with it. So your world, your aura of your spirit, mind, emotions, and physical body, when you get that aligned with the world that's parallel to this, that is of the higher frequency of trust and love and faith, then you start experiencing the manifestation of those desires. I hope that makes sense. But that's what it's about. You have to get your mind, which then gets your feelings, your hearts, your emotions, in line with the desires of these wishes that you have, believing that they're there, just waiting for you to align with it, and that it will, as you think, you will receive, as you think, you will manifest, you know. As you think and feel, you manifest. You believe in that, you trust in that, you have faith in that, and then you end up manifesting. If it's someone that you want to fall in love with, you end up manifesting someone coming across your path. Yep, they end up under your radar because you've manifested that relationship. If it's a brand new house, same thing. You know, if it's going on a vacation or travel around the world, same thing. You'll manifest the resources and the actual experience of doing it experience of doing it, because you're getting your mind into that mindset of anything's possible. Anything's possible. As long as you believe, anything's possible. It's not about seeing to believe, it's about believing before you see it manifest, right? So anyways, this is what's going on with you, is that you are actually moving forward. You made that decision to get off the fence and get off the fence of not making a decision. You made a decision to go within, let those weary thoughts of pain, let them heal. Let them heal. End that chapter of your life. And realize that there will be moments when it's going to come back and you're going to feel threatened. And during those moments, that's when you are actually sacrificing your movement forward for that time. Don't weird out about it. Just change your mind. Change, even if it's in the middle of the night and you wake up thinking about it, think to yourself, I am holding myself back. I'm restricting my movements forward to be happy, to live a happy life. By every moment I think about how I've been wronged and betrayed, I actually hold myself back from progressing towards happiness for those moments in time. Because you are going, the future is, you are going, and you're staying tuned, you're going to try and get a sense of direction for yourself, because you're getting yourself ready to go because you're going. Chariot, right? That's so fun. Okay, guys, well, I hope that was helpful to you, and take care of yourself. Bye for now.